Boo. There's good news and bad news. The good news is my ketones are at 1.1. So, man, my body is super quick to get me back into ketosis. And that is the most important thing because I want to be in fat burning mode. Bad news is, well, more good news is I lost weight. Obviously, I fasted. And it was a good drop. Was it a good drop? I don't know. I need my book. That is bad. I just weighed in at 156.5. So, what was I? I was 158.9. I don't know, guys. What's wrong with me? Why can't I ever remember? I was just picking out a restaurant for my birthday dinner. And, oh, they all look so yummy. There's this little place in the Golden Nugget called Grotto. It's just like this little tiny, not a cafe, but they do like wood-fired pizzas. They have the best risotto I've ever had in my life. And it's just like this little tiny cafe almost, you know? Oh my God. So I'm gonna go there for lunch for sure. All right, let's look. Let's write it down, 156.5. So I was down 2.2. That's a great job. Whatever, you know? But I'm up from where I was last week. So I actually had a gain. Diesel, get off of there, please. Come on, get off. 2.2 down. My ketones were 1.1. That's the highest I've seen them, which is fantastic. And I had trace when I came home Thursday night. So that's great. One day, get into ketosis. I am up 1.2 from last week. So, I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. You know, I'm supposed to be losing weight. And it was a rough week, though. I did overdo the carbs one day. And I obviously have already burned through them. So, they're going to go yell at the birds. So, yeah. Maybe I'll come right off. I don't know. You know, if you're not losing weight each week, then it's not going to add up to anything. I kind of been in the 150s, though. Haven't seen the 160s all week, which is fantastic. Got close, but that's real nice. And all I can do is hope that I don't see it, you know, next week, and I still stay on a downward trend. Yeah. It's not terrible, right? Not terrible. That's what I weighed when I went to vacation, so I need to get back to that low weight of 152.6, though. And then I need to work on getting to the next goal. I don't know. I kind of like this. It's probably too much eating, but I really do like eating on the weekends. I was telling Eileen, you know, yeah, we're close to our goal weight, so, you know, you want to incorporate more eating, but we're not there yet, you know. We're still going to have to do the shitty part of dieting until we get there, because they keep adding more food. We're not going to get maybe more of a maintenance thing. I'm very excited about my hamburger filler or my cheeseburger filling ring today. And I'm getting a massage. I think I forgot to tell you. 9 o'clock, I'm getting a massage. So that's more good news. It's wet outside. I don't know if it's currently raining, but it's wet. I have that long run today, so I'm gonna have to take a look at the weather. What I would like to do is get my massage. The shitty thing is, what I would like to do is go run it now, get it over with, take a shower, and get my massage. But it is 7:45, right? I don't know. Yeah, 7:45, and I'm just, feeding the dogs, and I need a few minutes to myself, and I would have to get dressed and do it immediately, and I don't even know if I would have time to take a shower, so I'm just gonna have to get my massage. I could always run later in the afternoon. I just don't like to do that. I think I might have a little bit of my pizza tin as a leftover today for lunch, and I'm gonna bake some salted caramel butter bars. Yes, please. I'm actually not too hungry right now. Last night was super tough. I was really hungry. Really, really, really hungry, and it made me not sleep well. Or it made me struggle to fall asleep. And that's why I just kept saying, just go to sleep. Just fall asleep. If you fall asleep, then you'll be okay, because when you get up, you're going to be able to eat. I actually thought I was going to make it to what I was last week, because at bed I was 158, so I had dropped the 0.7 already. And then I looked up last Friday, and at bed I was higher than that. I was 158.9, but must have dropped more overnight for that. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5. My birthday is 6 weeks away, guys. We're gonna be partying. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's gonna be fun, no matter what, no matter how many COVID restrictions or whatever. Delaware just released, or not released, he took away the ban. What's the word for that? We were under a restriction where you couldn't be out dining and serving alcohol past 10 o'clock. And I live in a beach town, so everybody's so upset about that, because they're, they want to go out drinking. Just like Wisconsin. There was a bar on every corner where I grew up, literally every corner. But, whatchamacallit? The governor just lifted that ban. I guess that's the right word. So now you can eat and drink past 10 o'clock. Well, I guess Jersey has that same restriction. But I think in 6 weeks, I guess it could get a lot worse too. But I'm thinking with the series of vaccines going out, I know it's just going to be frontline worker. I don't know about Jersey's. My boss is from there. I could ask him what their vaccination schedule is. He might know. But I placed the gas order for my work. So the gas company called and asked me what I needed for next week. And then he's like, "Are you open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm open." We're not open Monday. We get Martin Luther King Jr. Day off. But Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be at work. And he's like, because I just talked to DNREC, which is our, Department of Natural Resources. And they said they were going to be closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I was like, really? And so I went and talked to my boss, and he's like, well, I know they had a few positive cases. Maybe they're shutting everybody down for a while. And then we found out that it's because of the anticipation of the riots. on government buildings. So I don't know. I guess if it's bad Tuesday, I won't go to work. I don't care. Like, I'm not going to risk my safety. My building is very secure, but going to the building and from the building is not, like, there's no protection. So I'm not going to risk, my safety. And I think it's to do with the inauguration. I don't really know. I mean, I obviously we live in Dover, so I work in Dover, so that's the city capital or state capital, and that's where Biden's from, and I don't know. Like, I don't know why are they rioting on all government buildings? Dude, I'm just working for you. I don't know. So I'll let you guys know, but if I feel like I'll be unsafe, I won't go to work. What else? You want to see the puppies this morning? There's Diesel. What are you doing, Diesel? He's watching Layla play. Yeah, so since I went to the grocery store yesterday, I don't even have to do that. So I'm gonna get my massage here very shortly, and then maybe I'll bake after I get my massage, so I can just, be loose and relaxed. And then, I changed my massage in Atlantic City from 50 minutes to 80 minutes, and I'm gonna get a pedicure. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited, and I bought a bunch of fun stuff to take with me. It's so nice because let me just tell you, I told you guys I don't really have a lot of female friends, but the ones I do have, they're like my core group. I'm not 100% sure, but my oldest girlfriend from middle school, we had very similar names, and people used to mix us up all the time. I actually got in fights over her. It had nothing to do with me. Physical altercations, because she thought she was tough in middle school. Bastard. So we were very close growing up, and she moved down to South Carolina, so that's why OMAG Caroline, I told you that I have a girlfriend that lives in South Carolina, so we'll in Charleston, so we'll be able to hang. She'll be able to take us up to all the cool places when we go for our full marathon. What are we thinking? You're running right now, I think. Good luck, lady. Oh, I gotta send you a message. I'm gonna send you a message. Just had to send my girl a little good luck. You're so nervous when you run your first half marathon. It just, the adrenaline gets going. Hope you didn't shit yourself, Caroline. Anyways, I feel pretty good, even though I ended up with a gain for the week. 1.2. That's a kind of a bummer, but I don't know. I was kind of on track all week to lose something going out. Kind of put a kink in it, but that's okay. I don't plan on going out. I'm going to go out the 30th. Oh my God. There's a restaurant coming to Dover called the Sugar Factory. Have you guys ever heard of them? I guess it's a chain. Oh my God. I probably gained weight looking at the menu last night. It looks unreal. They have that like world's famous sundae. It's like $100, and it's got like, look it up, the Sugar Factory. Monster burgers, like the desserts are unreal. Like, it just looks like a heart attack. And they have all these like candied cocktails. Ooh, I'm gonna get one of those. But there was no open reservations for the day we were planning on going out. It's coming on the 28th, and I think our date night's gonna be the 30th. It doesn't have to be. We could definitely go like the following weekend, but I would like February to be nice and clean until my weekend. Start detoxing your livers, people. Oh, it's gonna be fun. It sure is. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll show you guys the dessert and tell you how that turns out. And I did pull out the pork. So I am going to make pulled pork. And I bought low-carb tortillas. They were finally on sale. I bought a sun-dried tomato. And I bought a bag of coleslaw, but forgot to buy like the coleslaw packet. So I looked in my keto book, and there's a good, it's very good reviewed. It says it tastes like KFC's coleslaw, and I really like KFC's coleslaw. So I might just try to make that using, I bought the shredded cabbage, but I didn't bring them. And I have a nice list for my next meals. I think I'm just one meal short for the rest of the month. So I got a good plan. And I like having a plan because then I don't have to think about what's for dinner. I know what I'm going to have. I do feel like I might have to go to the bathroom, which is excellent. But I'm not going to reweigh myself, even if I do, because it's never any less. Yeah, that's exciting about ketosis. Yep, well within ketosis, which is great. And I should stay there because I have every intention on, being full keto probably till date night. Date night will probably knock me out, but that's okay. That's 2 weeks away. Is it 2 weeks away? Yep. So I can stay in fat burning mode. I'll just be able to knock myself right back into it. I don't know what we'll eat, being that we can't get into that restaurant. I don't know. I'm gonna go try to go to the bathroom, and I'll check in with you guys later. So the doorbell just rang, and I got something. Look at these beautiful, beautiful roses. Look at these roses, guys. And the card says, Sarah, Derek, and family, we are thinking of you. Take care from your fasting friends. So I don't know which ones of you did this, but very thoughtful. Thank you. I just saw how my hair looks. How does that look, guys? You like it? It's because I just took my headband off because I just got done running. Oh, that's funny. I got butt sweat again. Ugh. And I came home, and the back of my head's all sweaty too. I came home. I had asked my daughter to watch the dogs, and she did. And then she texted me halfway through my run, come on, and asked me if one of her friends could come over this weekend. And I was like, fine, but could you do the litter box and walk the dogs? And I get home, and she's like, well, I did the litter box. Ooh, freaking amazing. Wish that's all I did all day. Making me mad. So now these doggies didn't get any exercise. And I was hoping I would come home and they would be done. I did 6 miles. It's funny because David's commenting. Stop. I was watching this video 2 days ago, I think it was. It was by some doctor talking about how do you know if you're in ketosis, without checking your blood ketones. And he talked about like some obvious side effects. And it was like 9 signs to know you're in ketosis. The sweet acetone breath is one, which I've always known about. I forget some of them. But one of them was exercise and your, like, if you weightlifted, you wouldn't be able to lift as much. And then he mentioned sprinting, and he said you'll notice that you won't be able to sprint as hard. And I forget why he said. I think it's something to do with the glycogenesis or whatever happens in the liver when it converts glucose into ketones. I don't know. But which is frustrating because I didn't even think about it. Like, I just listened to this guy while I was doing something, and I was like, yada, yada, yada. I know this. And then today while I was running, I was like, why is it so much harder these last 2 weeks to run faster? Like, I was dripping sweat in my office the other day, and I wasn't even running that fast. And I struggled so bad last Saturday on my long run. And then I wouldn't say I'm like dying or anything. I could keep going. Obviously, I did 6 miles. And like last week was only 4 and I was struggling. That like I can do the endurance, the longness, the length of it. But I just don't have any get up. Like a get up and go. Like I don't have any like oomph. And now that it's so funny because I just blew off what that guy said, and now I am thinking it's the keto diet, and that sucks because I have it makes so much sense because you burn the glucose and that's your fuel for working out. So I am thinking on Saturday mornings I'm gonna have some carbs, because I'll burn them off. And then I almost had some. Eileen and I were talking about chocolate croissants. And at Food Lion, there was this bag of mini chocolate croissants. And the whole bag is like 30 carbs. But there's like 5 mini croissants in there. So I'm like, well, if I just have one, I'll have the taste of it and I'll be good. And I was thinking, I'm bringing some of those bitches to Atlantic City. It's going to be carb fest. But, that's so right. It's absolutely my diet. So I also have these things called Stingers. It's basically a pack of honey. And I usually take one about mile 10 in a half marathon. And they came out with they've had chews, but they came out with like these different flavored ones, pink lemonade and watermelon and all these other ones I wanted to try. They also have like wafers. They're just basically like a quick source of glucose while you're running long distances. People also eat gummy bears or Twizzlers. It's just the sugar they need to get into your bloodstream. So I bought a pack of the pink lemonade chews, and I almost took them on my run. I have jelly beans, these like sport jelly beans that are a rush of sugar. And I was so against it today because of my diet, because I was in 1.1 ketones. What's wrong with me? It would have I'm sure I would have had a much better run. It just was like, And then after I turned around at mile 3, the wind was in my face. So I just was like, whew. It didn't tax me. Like, I feel like I could have even went longer, maybe a couple more miles. But I just didn't have any giddy up. And I just can't believe that. So there's a side effect of keto. I guess I need to look into that and find out how long I should expect that, or if I just need to do some carb cycling on high cardio days. And that's really my long runs right now are the only ones that I would consider doing something like that. Mondays are usually my endurance run, and that went to 3 miles this last Monday. And pretty much anything over that is going to require me to have some type of something. Even if I would have had like a protein bar this morning, I think I would have been better off, because there is some carbohydrates in there. I can, All I had today was a little bit of that pizza tin for lunch. I didn't even have breakfast. So, yeah. I was wondering why I was dragging ass, and there you go. I did it, though. Right? Oh, my goodness. This smells amazing. I'm slightly worried about my burner being too hot, but this is the caramel for these low-carb $1 million bars. They smell so good. Here's my filling for my hamburger ring. Here's my ring. Here's my husband.
I'm gonna eat it all.
They got scared. Oh my God, you guys. Caramel. This is my first time using allulose. So we will see. The crust is over here. It looks very good. It's a coconut flour crust, butter and heavy cream. And then you put chocolate. So we will try it, but it's looking good. My filling is ready to add all my extra ingredients. So I gotta drain it. Yes, please. Look at my jars of caramel. Okay, we gotta add the cheese. Cheese, it starts with onions and hamburger. I added a little garlic, because I always do. And then ketchup, mustard, cheese slices all mixed in there. So now that filling is ready. And I will spoon it onto here, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So that's the meat in the ring. It depends, but I'd like to put a pickle slice right here and then fold it over, and then you top it with a square cheese. And I also tuck all these so they're pretty, so they're pretty. I tuck them to the side. But Derek doesn't like pickles, and then if you hide it, you don't see the pickle. So what I do is, my daughter and I both like pickles. So in half of this, I top it with cheese, and then I kind of show the pickle so he doesn't accidentally eat a pickle. Who doesn't like pickles? They're so delicious. It goes into the oven now for 20 minutes, and then you pull it out, and I'll show you, but you put like a cheese triangle like this all the way around when it's hot, and then I'll top it with a pickle. Low carb version.